Be persistent, stick with a budget, and play responsibly. Oh, great. Got that 160 that came in Missouri evening draw. That 160 came in Missouri evening draw. Remember when I was telling you that I was going to carry that 160 at 574 and that 192 for 14 draws? You can do that where you can strategize and build a skill set. All right? And I didn't spend that much money. That's like $1.50 a day. And I carried it for 14 days. And here's the winning ticket to show you that I hit it at that 160 at the bottom where I carried it for 14 days. That was $21, but it's a $300 payout. Okay? So like I always say, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town. And also we have here, like I said, this 160, that 192, and that 574. Remember I told you that I had moved over to, well, not moved over to Illinois, but staying in Illinois for a while. And I didn't have access to Missouri to play, so I knew one of these three numbers had to fall this year. And that comes from me tracking and knowing what numbers I'm playing and why I'm playing. Those were the only three numbers that I was playing while away from St. Louis. And every time I would go over, I'd just play them for 14 draws just recently, because I knew it was getting toward the end of the year, and I knew one of those numbers had to hit. And I had been watching it all year long. So this is what I mean. When you're tracking the actual pick three, which is the only one you can do it with my strategy, pick three at a glance, you'll always know why you're playing your numbers, because you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. And I put together an easy tracking system that you can do on paper easily, that I can teach anybody in an hour how to win. And I told you guys, I said, this 160, I also told you that 574, and that 192 hasn't been out in 16 years. But I went back and tracked the data on it. This is how you play. You work with the law average. By the law average, I knew one of those three numbers hadn't fallen. But I'll still be carrying this 160 because it more likely come back. So I'm going to double up on them now with them reinvesting the $300 into my numbers, not going in my pocket all the time. Okay? And this is, how you win. You don't have to guess your numbers. You track the actual 1,000 numbers. And you're not going to see that with the tic-tac-toe, the date subs, the root subs, the grid, the multiple different algorithms and rundowns that they have out there. You're only going to see a fraction of the numbers, so why not take the time to track the actual 1,000 numbers, know what's going on with them, and play the numbers that you know that you track and build a bucket list. Like I keep saying to everybody, you got 1,000 numbers. You got 365 days out of the year. You're only going to get a third of those 1,000 numbers all year long. The numbers are random. They run randomly, okay? There's nothing you're going to be able to do about that. But there's nothing they can do about the law average working in the favor. The numbers got to show up. All those 1,000 numbers have to change positions. Like I said, like if you're playing 1, 2, 3, then it's got to change position to 1, 3, 2, and then 2, 1, 3, then 2, 3, 1, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 2, 1. That's the only 6 ways that number can come. And with the law average, they rotate and change positions. That's with all the straight numbers and the doubles. Only one don't, well, they do change positions, but you'll see them. It's the triples. If you're going to be a serious player and a serious winner, you're going to have to know it's not how often you hit. It's how you have to know how to play the game to win. Like I showed you. I wasn't concentrating on a whole bunch of numbers and jumping off numbers each day and on numbers each day and jumping in the hole, getting in the hole, not figuring out how to get out. And even when you win, if you're not tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and know what's going on with them, sooner or later you're going to lose all your money back. So you can just bank on that. If you're not tracking the 1,000 numbers and you win, don't know why you win, you're going to lose that money back if you keep playing. I mean, that's to me just pretty much logic. I mean, it happened to me. I didn't know why I was playing the numbers. I read every book. I played every strategy, everything I could think of, except the strategy of tracking the actual 1,000 numbers to see what they're doing. I mean, it seems obvious, but there's so many people out here that's not getting on to the obvious. The numbers are random. The only thing that can change them from being random is with the electronic draws. I'm watching those close. The electronic draws. Missouri has electronic draws, but I have noticed that the law average do work, but it just takes longer for them to hit. That's why I'm willing to play my number for 60 and 90 days. And I just started playing this a couple of months ago. These three numbers, 50% straight. And I played them more than that. I played them. I don't tell everything. I'm just showing this to everybody to show you what I do works. Now go to other people and see what they're doing and see what tickets they're showing or winning. I just hate to say it. I just have to put it out there like that. You go to my channel, you're going to see when I win, and I'm not showing everything I win because it's not necessary. I'm just showing you my strategy works, and I show you that I win. That's all I need to show you. And I'm showing you tickets. I'm not showing you fake money or none of that kind. Whatever, people got so many games, it's ridiculous. But I'm showing you, and you can call me, and I can explain my system in an hour and teach you how to use the system in an hour. If you play, if you're very, very, very beginning, you're just starting off, then quite naturally it's going to take you a little longer, like anything else. But you have to do the work. You're going to have to put the work in. And it's not a lot of work. Once I show you the strategy and get the system, show you how to go back and get the data from January to now, you'd be off and selling. If you're a real player. Now, if you're playing once a month, once every 2 weeks or something like that, then you're not really for no kind of winning situation unless it's pure luck. But my system works for anybody, anywhere, in any state, anywhere in the country. I can explain it to anybody, anywhere in the country. I can explain it simply where you'll get it. And the only thing you have to do is track your own numbers for your own state. All these numbers run different in all the states. That's where people are making mistakes. They putting up a whole bunch of numbers and say play these all states. That's the problem. All the numbers running different in all the states. All 1,000 numbers running different in all the states. And then they say, okay, play these for all states. Don't work like that, folks. And I want to get y'all in the winning circle so y'all start throwing me out some money. Because I ain't got time to play. Y'all start throwing me out because y'all gonna start using the strategy with it. And that depends after you get out of the hole, depending on how deep in the hole you might be. You might support the channel. But I know y'all gonna win because you're working with the law average and you use the strategy and be patient and persistent and stick with a budget and play responsibly. Like I said, that was $1.50. 21 days. I had to play it that way because I can't get over. I can't drive because my eyesight. I had eye surgery, so I say, okay, I know one of these three are gonna come. I didn't guess it. I knew it because working with the law average 16, and I'll play them. I'm gonna keep these three all to the rest of the year, and I'll probably load up a little bit more on them because I can now. But I ain't gonna burn up all my money. Because I got bills to pay too, just like everybody else. But I play responsibly and I play smart. Play smart, be smart. Study more than you play. Study more than you play. But play responsibly and play persistent. You'll see Once you start tracking, you'll see how the numbers drop. Then you'll know how to play them in your state. And like I say, I'm not. When you come to me talking about what number to play in your state, go to my channel, learn my system, show me the work you've done, then we can talk. It's simple. I'm not busting my brain telling y'all to play what numbers in y'all state for free. I'd have to charge you, and it'd be a real big pretty penny, because that ain't how this game works. It's a lot of work to figuring these numbers out. Not figuring them out. I mean, other people's strategy. There ain't no work to figuring mine out if you do the work. Now, if I do the work, which I wouldn't even put myself in that position. I wouldn't put myself in that position to try to tell everybody what number to play for in their states. Too much work. Drive myself nuts. I'm just trying to be real with y'all. Now, the real ones that want to work with my channel and work with me, you got all the information you need about me. You got all the things you need to start. I got 1,500 plus videos. And I ain't telling nobody to Cash App me nothing. And only thing I do with the Cash App is a personal coaching, which I do for that, and it's very minimal. It's very minimal, believe me. And I send you the full workout sheets, and you off and running. I ain't telling you that I'm gonna do your numbers, because that's just a joke, y'all. I got to be. Look, if we're gonna win, we got to be real, and I'm looking for real people that want to win. If we're gonna win, y'all have to do the work. I have to help you. And then you all start winning, and then y'all take or support the channel. That's it. What I'm doing is simple. I've been doing it for 30 years, tracking these numbers for 30 years. I know every tic-tac-toe, every date sum, every grid, every flip, every mirror, every root sum, every date sum. I know all that stuff, but they ain't no good if you ain't tracking the 1,000 numbers and know how to track them to win, and know what numbers to play and what numbers to carry. So like I always say, y'all, play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town. All right. And OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget, play responsibly. And congratulations to everybody in Missouri hit that 160, boy, because they've been ringing my phone off the hook. All right, because I only told them play the 160. I gave them 3 numbers. I didn't give them no 20 and 30 numbers to play. 160, 192, and 574. All right, y'all. Play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Bye-bye.